Willie D Live.
Man, let's talk about Hollywood for a moment, because you've been doing your thing in Hollywood for a minute. So when you think about Hollywood, you got people who will either evolve or they're gonna fake it, right?
Evolve or what?
They're either gonna evolve or fake it.
Got it.
Right. So when you think about your time in Hollywood, what is the thing that you seen go down in Hollywood that you wish you had not seen or you wish you had not discovered? What's a revelation that you discovered in Hollywood that you wish that you had not discovered?
That's a hard one, because it's like, I don't think I've been allowed in a place. I think I'm so offbeat that I haven't been allowed in a place for a long enough time that anything would be shown to me, or I felt like everybody know I don't do no dope. You know what I'm saying? Just started smoking weed 5 years ago. Thank God for that, because man, who knows what I'd have been, you know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds weird considering the history of my family and the addiction being hereditary, but I'll say Hollywood, it was pretty quick for me, you know what I mean? Because I was so used to hustling. I don't think no one gave me anything, so it was so hard. Like even the things I seen that people tried to, I never was so accepting, because I didn't want to ever owe nobody nothing. I've always been like that, so it's hard for me to take things. Even if people were like, oh, I'm gonna give you this, I was like, of course you are, I'm talented. You're not giving me nothing. You're not giving me nothing. Like you're investing in me because you know what the upside is. Like when I'm friends with people, like I can't be like, bottom line is like me being in a conversation with you and being able to talk to you is big, because I listen to you growing up so much. It's like, and coming on here, I'm like, I'm going to do a show. Same time, like, I get to hang out with Willie D. Like, there's something that comes of this. There's because you're a talented person, and you're talented. You got your platform. You got your. It's like, no one's you're not giving me nothing. I ain't giving you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I like how that feels, and that's how most of my relationships has been. When I met Lena Waithe for the shot, she talented. She gave me opportunity, but I'm also coming on there to learn. But I'm also bringing the talent of DeRay. When John Singleton called me, he was like, he didn't know where to place me at. He didn't know where to place me. He's like, I heard you punch producers, something stupid like that. I'm like, that's never happened. But it was in the air of it, and I had to accept it, because the way I lived before, you'd think I was a nigga that would. So how am I not? It's like me being, and no disrespect to any of the women or whatever, but it's like me being a hoe before on the block, and then now you see me married, and one nigga go, it's like it happens. So I gotta either accept all responsibilities of the character I displayed before and move forward with that in my backpack. Not saying, people might say, your past, and no. If you try to stab a nigga on 20 years ago, that nigga getting out tomorrow, that's gonna come up with your new family, you know what I mean? I'm saying, but it never gave me Hollywood never gave me my only discomfort came in doubt of myself as far as acting goes, because I'd be like, those actors really put forth so much effort. And I did get slingshotted into Hollywood as far as acting goes. So I wasn't, I have this thing where I'm never ready, but I'm always prepared. And I wasn't.
Well, you got slingshotted, but you didn't get boxed in. That's one of the things. You didn't allow Hollywood to box you in. How did you escape that narrative?
As far as what though? You mean boxed in by?
As far as boxed in with a certain character or a certain thing, like you only do stand-up, you only do acting, you can only do...
Well, I had a while. I mean, my stand-up was very shock value. The shit I talk about, people really didn't. That's why whenever I won't even do it when comics battle or talking about who good, I won't even do a miniature versus against somebody if my DNA is part of your set. It's like me battling Corey Holcomb. It's like me battling Damon. Like, let's say, All Out Right, we go at it, and I had a great set. My set that night was better than theirs. I'm not a better comic because I wouldn't have been the comic I was had you not existed.
Yeah.
So I think about that a lot as far as it goes. So I'll say humbling moments, though, how I was able to not be boxed in is I do try to grow and learn. And so this is a kind of good story. So Jamie Foxx he had Lollapalooza in Atlanta. And I went down there. I got called down there. I don't want to mess up some names. because so many names in my head. But so I went to Lollapalooza and I got discovered. I was invited to Hollywood and I had a showcase. When I was there, I was like, oh man, Jamie, this is Jamie thing, man. I'm signed to Jamie in my mind. You know, like, I'm signed to Jamie. I'm telling all my family, I'm signed to Jamie Foxx. What the fuck is that? Jamie had no fucking comedy label. But it felt good to say, you know. So I got there. And I think my expectancy of him, I'm like, yo, this is my route. Because with music, it's like that person grab you and that's what your squad is like. But acting, Jamie's doing a million three things. That was a kind gesture for him to even have that going on. And I think, man, I had a little chip on my shoulder like, Jamie, I'm out here. Like, you know, so when I finally went and got invited to the basketball game, we had a basketball barbecue, whatever. We played against them and we having like this like mild roast session and Jamie's destroying me. He's destroying me so mild. He's like, I'm like, my mama, I said, I ain't gonna dunk her because my mama like you. He's like, oh, your mama like me? Tell her come get an autograph. Like but it's so after I'm like, man, I need to really impress him. So I'm playing my music, I'm doing everything. And he basically, when he was being himself, he was talking to everyone the same. He's telling a story about him being, I don't know if Jamie even wants me to tell a story or because it's his story, but he was telling a story about him being in Texas and these racist people, and he went to play the piano for this old lady. I don't know if you've ever told this before. And he's talking to everybody the same. Now when this moment happens, he's not gonna remember this, I feel weird. B2K pops on the screen on BT. We had never seen him. It's like, and they killing, and Jamie goes, oh, them boys is nice. They gonna go places. First time seeing them out, and now in my mind, I had met them, and I'm like, this is ironic because I met them at a gas station, and they were like, we're a group called B2K. So I got ready to mention that to Jamie. I was like, man. But I stopped myself. I was like, this ain't my moment to have. This is just me having this conversation with you. And Jamie goes, that kid right there, the Marion, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do it. Just saying all the stuff. He said, I think that dude does the music, but he don't know this stuff, but he's saying it. And I'm like, oh. So when he invited me to Lollapalooza, he did this very thing. He found the talent in those moments. This isn't like Damon Wayans told me one time, I can give you a job, but I can't give you a career. So then all this is happening. And then he mentioned to me also during the basketball game, which I'm all over the place with it, but I talked to him, I said, all you do is characters. I was thinking I was saying a slight thing. I thought I was being, he said, because I'm this hood comic. I'm about to do my movie, my mama on drugs, and I'm like, you do comedy. He said, if you're not in that game, he said, if you're not willing to be characters, you're never gonna make it in Hollywood.